You say, well, Walter, right now, I don't really have an audience right now. Well, you know what? I started with not having an audience. That, I didn't have someone in the chat like a tech troublemaker that I could do that to, that I could say all the way from London. I didn't have Ash or tech troublemaker. I started with zero, just like you. But I had a passion. I have a purpose and why I want to do this. And so don't get discouraged about you saying, hey, I may not be able to have any viewers watching my live streams. Oh, I may have some trolls in that come into the chat and say some disrespectful things. Don't pay attention to the trolls. Don't pay attention to the haters. Those of you in the chat, do me a favor. Hashtag don't pay attention to the trolls. Don't pay attention to the trolls. Don't pay attention to the haters. I remember I had my experience with my first troll a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't really catch on what he was doing on in the chat, because typically what a troll will do, they'll say something in with one word in the chat, but what the person was, they took the approach of spelling out the word, and they made a couple of words, and basically ultimately it was the N word that they were saying to me and my guests, and I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "You know what? It's all good. We're going to continue to move on." And I basically, set some things up to block them so they won't be returning. But even if you have a troll or a hater in the chat, don't let that discourage you. You just got a badge of honor that your YouTube is starting to get your live stream shown, and they're just trying to do their job to get your content in front of the right audience. So don't let not having any viewers watching your live stream at first to discourage you. Don't let getting hateful people saying hateful comments um, in your live stream, and you're trying to build up the confidence to be able to do a live stream. Don't let that discourage you. And if you're not at a point where you can have an Ash Bowen on your show or a tech troublemaker on your show, hey, if you got a wife, you got a daughter, you got a brother, you got a sister, bring a family member on. Bring a good friend on and just have a good conversation with one another. And if you want to be able to do interviews and have live stream discussions, start with family, start with friends, start somewhere and cut your teeth. And as you cut your teeth and you both are willing to be engaged with the audience, the live stream will go. So I thought I just needed to share that.